Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Living in Los Angeles. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the real estate market and how to make sense of all the headlines that you're seeing. As you know, the real estate market has been in the news a lot lately, and there's a lot of confusion about what's really happening. In some headlines, the market's saying that it's crashing, other ones are saying that it's booming. So what's the real story? The truth is, the real estate market is complex and there's no one-size-fits-all answer to the question of what's happening. But in this video, I'm going to give you a few key things to keep in mind when trying to make sense of the market. First, it's important to remember that the real estate market is always changing. There's always going to be ups and downs, government policy, legislation, tax incentives, job reports, speculation about what the Fed is going to do can boost or hinder demand for real estate. For example, on March 10th, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate was above 7%, and on March 14th, due to the news of the Silicon Valley bank response, rates dropped 0.25%, and by March 17th, they hit 6.5%. But as of March 23rd, rates were back up to 6.94%. When interest rates drop, we see an uptick in mortgage activity and buyer demand. When interest rates increase, we see the opposite. It's important not to get too caught up in the day-to-day fluctuations because at the end of the day, owning real estate is a long game. Second, it's important to look at the big picture. What's happening in the real estate market over the long term? Are prices going up or are prices going down? Are there more buyers or sellers? These are questions that will give you a better sense of what the market is really doing. For example, if you look at the average sales price for the last 15 years in Redondo Beach, prices have more than doubled. This time last year, when interest rates were at the 3% range, the median home price for Redondo Beach was $1.23 million, and this year, with interest rates in the 6 to 7% range, the median sold price for February 2023 was $1.284 million. The interest rates are stabilizing appreciation, so instead of double-digit appreciation that we saw post-pandemic, we are seeing more moderate appreciation, but the lack of supply is not allowing home prices to drop. In 2022, inventory was extremely low, and between February 2022 and February 2023, new listings decreased by 54%. In a balanced market, we would carry a 6-month supply of homes. However, in Redondo Beach, we have a 1.5-month supply of homes, and this trend has been pretty consistent for the last 10 years. When there's not enough inventory to supply the amount of buyers, the prices increase. Are there less buyers shopping right now? Absolutely. Affordability is way down with a steep hike in interest rates, and many buyers have been priced out. But with inventory being as low as it is, demand has remained strong. It's also important to recognize that the data that we are reviewing is from February, so this means that a lot of the homes that closed in February would have gone into escrow in December or January, which is typically the slowest time of the year. It will be very telling where the market is heading when we get into March, April, and May sales data. Two other big factors to look at is the average days on market and the list to sold price ratio. In February, the list price to sold price ratio for Redondo Beach was 99.9%, which means homes even in December and January received almost 100% of their list price. This is a drop from last year when homes were selling for 106.5% of their list price. Again, lower interest rates equal higher demand, and if you were shopping at this time last year, you remember the frenzy that ensued with hundreds of people through open houses in 3 days and 30+ offers on the table. Days on market is up from 18 days last year to 41 days this year. But again, a big factor in this is the list time. These homes went on the market right before, during, or after the holidays, which affects the time the homes sit on the market. Finally, it's important to remember that the real estate market is a local market. What's happening in one city or town may not be what's happening in another. Los Angeles beach cities in particular are different than many markets across the nation. While lots of major sites are reporting home prices down 1.2% nationally year over year, Redondo Beach has actually seen a 5.2% increase. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, it's important to consult a local real estate professional and not a major news outlet that's going to use a broader scope of data, because the micro markets are very different. We can't even compare beach cities to Los Angeles County in general, so comparing the national market doesn't make much sense. You need someone who is in the trenches day in and day out dealing with the intricacies of the local market to help you create a strategy for buying or selling that aligns with what you are wanting to achieve. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, schedule a Zoom. We'd love to help you make a move to the South Bay or Los Angeles area.